I'm 13-1.
And who that one lost to? Oh, why? Humble yourself, young child. Be on some other shit. Who am I team at 99? I mean 97.
Coach, some might say it's cold. Others, like myself and my partner, we say this
You
is
ready for Joe Burrow?
weather. As we welcome you to chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel.
He is a big guy.
These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. 55. Check 37. Ready?
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Damn, Brad just did that to me first
big
place.
play there. 78 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, it's a homie, nigga.
Down. 94. Check 56. Go.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. Throwing on 1st down. Herbert.
Oh my God, that's a
into the
fucking.
hands of DJ Shark. And he's brought down. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Christian McCaffrey. His 17th touchdown now on the season. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The ball Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with
it. It's a gain of 33 as we ironically approach 3:33 remaining in the quarter.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 19th touchdown now of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point try good by Gano, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Back to throw. Herbert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. And an alley to run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. That ball complete to Isabella. The 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Andy Isabella, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Yo. Why ain't talking?
This will be taken in after 1.
You the one that was talking.
He gets away from 1.
I bet.
He'll get it up past the 20 to the 22.
I'm a second half player, but I got you.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Here's 2nd and 8. He's got Smith here. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Ready? Quick zone, traffic. Double tight, guys. Double tight. Get it.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone.
I've been at him. I drafted him.
His first touchdown on the year. As his guys are back within a single score.
No.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one.
Yeah.
Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strike ability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Oh, shit, Chandler.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Looking to throw. Herbert, he's going to go for a big play.
Good shit, Carl Joseph.
Picked up by Carl Joseph. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Second and 4. He finds his running back, Nixon. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Nixon with a 1st down carry. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by
That's so gay.
50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
You got stuck on that there?
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's caught.
No, that's a pick, bro.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball. And right now, I'm getting this sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to let one fly for Tate. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Golden Tate with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are back within a single score. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Herbert. Flushed out right. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Throw left side complete. That's Lamb. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10.
Oh, my God, come on.
Now the throw taken in by Chark. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down. On 1st down, Herbert. He'll get this one to get to them. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Second and 1. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and pick up McCaffrey. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. Now Greg Zuerlein. We all remember the 57-yarder that sent the Rams to the Super Bowl. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And Charles, when you start talking about NFL kickers that have hit from 62 or further, it's a pretty short list, isn't it?
That it is, but how about the trust by a head coach to even let your kicker try from that range? That's really showing a lot of faith that he can get the job done.
Yeah, faith and guts. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure it's something.
This is caught inside the 15. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. It's a Ravens touchdown lead. As they now chop this lead down to 3. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is down to 2. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
That wasn't even me, bro. My controller disconnected.
Oh, shit.
The Bengals drive about to get going. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the...
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. This will be fielded at the 6. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And an alley to run. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Come on, thank you.
It's out, it's
to the
loose,
head.
and it's picked up.
Fucking nigga was right there, didn't do nothing.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking end zone for Jones. And this is
Julio, bro. This nigga Julio just won't do anything.
Alexander with a pick. The Bengals drive about to get going. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well. As this will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The line set to get going. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Yo, he's so
going to go
open.
down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
Huh?
Dontari Poe marches in
Nigga,
for
I
the
had
sack.
fucking, what's his name?
Need something from deep in the bag
Julio
of
Jones on
tricks
the
here
post.
after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. It's Mixon on the counter.
You were so
And a
worried
short
about
gain
Joe.
here
I
as he
mean,
gets it up only to about the 6.
Hollywood, but
Give him
you
3
left
yards
it.
there
You
as
left
that'll
that shit.
take us to 4th down.
we often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. A very good starting field position from the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now left side on the swing pass. That one goes for 30 yards. The offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
You see who they're going against?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. This
So
is
too
caught.
fucking
And
much.
he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Yeah, Jeremy Lane.
In for the
I'm
score.
thinking this is basketball.
And the Bengals are going to jump back in front.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
That's cool.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line.
I gotta fix this because he's not supposed to be back there. You know who's supposed to be back there? Oh, Hollywood.
Holy fuck.
The Raven offense set at the line.
I just haven't. I've been trading so much. I haven't even been worried about
couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
Because why edit them up? They better be out of here.
More consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his leg.
Hello? What's up? And again.
They're going to try and throw. And this is going to be incomplete. A real head-scratcher there. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
I'm watching my other players, too.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Vernon Hargreaves with a pick. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the 2nd half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. He'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that is caught on the right sideline, but line job.
But I really was running my full
The throw
speed.
took him a little too far. It's second down.
I was running the
After
hard.
the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Looking deep for Julio. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On 3rd down, Mixon. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Complete. Richardson has it. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
That's Paul Richardson.
Now back to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Coleman. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions?
I'm blocking that nigga up today,
became
bro.
great later.
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning, threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
He's going to float this one deep right, and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jonathan Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
God damn it,
Back
man.
now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty. Well, now they'll try the end around.
Good shit,
And a
Montez.
nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Herbert throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lamb. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It's a 1st down, and he's also over 190 receiving yards now. What a game. Looking to throw. Herbert.
This is way too slow. I don't know why you even do that.
Ryan Shazier.
It's entirely too slow.
That's a
The
loss
play
of
action, the
7.
fade
Don't
on
need
it.
it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Back to throw. Herbert.
I don't know. I'm bailing too much, bro. These niggas, I keep thinking they like got all type of 96 speed or something.
The Bengals on 3rd
That's why I keep
down.
bailing.
2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. Looking to throw. Herbert. The open man is Shark. It's complete.
I don't know how that works. You never have enough time for it.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. DJ Shark,
This is for the division.
81 yards. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
This is the division game. This is the last game.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Come on, man. Come on, Joe.
Now
Bring it home,
touchdown,
Joe.
it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Bro, that's a flag, bro. That's a flag. Pass interference. That is a flag. Pass
So the big
interference.
play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
56 to Mike. 56 to Mike.
They're going to look to throw. It's Cole Smith. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case.
Yeah, bullshit, bro. That should have been a tub, but you hold me.
To win this ball game.
Back to throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
That's a good one. I'm just glad you sacked me. I was going to do something dumb.
Dontari Poe picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
45.
They'll look to throw. Complete to Jones. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 14. He'll drop to throw. This will be caught by Brown. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together.
Too close.
He catches it and goes over the sideline.
So a field goal gets you back within a score, but they're going to go for the bigger chunk here. Kicking, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 20 on the year. Now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
230.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Yeah, man, come on, defense.
This is taken at the 3.
Come on, we a Super Bowl team. Special teams!
Come on, Isabella. Let's go!
Are you fucking kidding me, dog? Are you fucking kidding me?
And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The kick return touchdown goes for 97 yards. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Come on, man. We need something big. We need something big. We need something real
It's out of the
big.
back of the end zone for a
We just need to
touchback.
score. We got 3 timeouts, so we don't got to rush it, but I need this shit done fast.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air, escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no.
Good God.
No interception.
Good God.
He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw.
Throw the ball,
And he
Joe.
will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
This is the division.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh, my God. He was so
Here as
fucking
he's
good
taken
game, man.
down.
That nigga's
Randy
over.
Gregory. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Got it. 50. I'm coming. Hustle. Ready.
From the gun, Herbert. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Andy Isabella there to make the grab. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And this one's caught.
41, Nico.
And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Yeah.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Who is that, Nico?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. Just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy
under pressure, and they got to him again. Dexter Lawrence, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Is there a
To be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. 2nd and long. He's going to let it fly.
He got it.
That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark cut into that lead.
You got to understand situational football, because they're able to win the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
I keep forgetting I'm not in the middle of the field.
Bengals touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind.
Are you talking about the battle rapper?
They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1. We want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Chess, like the game chess?
From the 15-yard line, what are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what. They'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown him a little bit.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
What?
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll drop the throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
56, Mike, 56, right there.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete.
Why?
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. A quick throw complete to Chark. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
Isn't he coming down, though?
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at about the 31. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
8 seconds left.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I think he just said
8 seconds left.
They'll set up to throw. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Bengals grab it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
this season just wasn't me, bro. This wasn't me.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
Hey, good game, bro.